opponent. That's good. He has a nickname Sprinkles. I don't know how many racers you've ever heard of that have won with the name Sprinkles. Kind of embarrassing nickname to hold on to. I think he's more worried about the way he looks than racing. He had like, what, 50 cameras in his car, his GoPro cameras staring at him the whole race. So, vanity much?
Man, Kevin, you know, I think his beard is intimidating. I think underneath that, he's just a big cuddly bear. I mean, I know him pretty well. He's a nice guy. I mean, I have noticed a little bit of a difference in him lately. He seems a little standoffish, but I think it's just the stress of the race. But again, I think we've got each other. We'll be able to help each other through that. But man, I don't. There's nothing to fear in that guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Kevin's a good guy.
Well, my advantages are I drive a truck, number one, 8 cylinders. He drives a car, big deal. He doesn't know anything about power or speed. Then I grew up racing dirt bikes, banging and beating on each other and just racing hard. And, you know, that translates a little bit better than his, you know, dancing. Dancing doesn't translate to racing, so it's embarrassing. The other advantage I have is that I know how to fill up my car with gas. And the bad thing for him is Angela's not going to be in the pits with him to fill up his car, so he's not going to finish.
You know, some of the advantages I have, obviously I've done this once before. I know the whole gas thing, how that works now, and I know plenty of people have had fun with that, but I think for the most part they're not taking shots at me about that anymore. The other advantage I have is, I mean, Kevin and I, we're a team. We've got each other's back. I really think that that's a big advantage for not just me, but for him. So I really feel like, you know, if I'm out there on the corner, I'm struggling, I feel like he might draft behind me, push me through the finish line. I might do the same for him. You know, it's just, we have a lot of advantages. You know, I don't remember. I just had something to do with something I said. Something profound I said in one of my sermons, probably, is where it came from. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to own it. I mean, I have no problem. I'm a man. I don't need to go around and be like, you know, wear hats and ride Harleys and have a truck, you know, just to think I'm a man. I mean, I'm confident in who I am and who the gospel says I am, and my identity is in Christ, not in the car I drive or just the way I carry myself. So, you know, like this red shirt. I mean, it's red. It's typically a female color, right? But I'm sporting it. I believe in it.
Just working the ground. God created us to work the ground, so I've been outside planting seed, digging up the yard, doing all that stuff, working out here at the bridge, use whatever I can find in front of me to stay strong and healthy. I've been down there working on the car, getting that ready, checking out the fuel pump, the fuel injectors, making sure everything's tip-top shape. I gotta make sure I don't just win, that he's embarrassed and he doesn't come back out to race me again.
I mean, you know, not a whole lot. I mean, as far as the car is concerned, I've got some stickers on there. They look pretty sharp. But you know, I'm not. This might sound corny, but I'm not really stressed about, or not really think there's anything to prepare for. I mean, I have this. This is silly, but I have this vision of us both just kind of finishing together. You know, just like good representatives of the bridge. You know, just kind of. I mean, literally side by side through the finish line. I mean, I'm just. I don't know. It's just like a dream of mine.
If he gets close to me, that guy's going into the wall, plain and simple.